Heeramandi
This is the
promotion.
fourth time we are meeting
wow,
this year.
That means I really like you.
Thank you so much.
Every time I watch Heeramandi or any of my scenes, I'm like, oh, wow. Everyone knows that John is good looking. Yeah.
Of
You
course.
surely love him.
We
Because
all
you
love
asked-
him.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's nice to hear from you also, na?
Absolutely, yeah. Problems are like washing machine. They turn you, they twist you around, and at the end you come up cleaner and brighter. मुझे ना वो लोग नहीं पसंद है जो प्रॉब्लम को लेकर बैठ के बोलते हैं अरे मेरी लाइफ के साथ ये हुआ है एंड आई हैव सच अ सैड लाइफ लाइक व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग अ टीवी शो आई वुड ओनली वांट टू डू लीड कैरेक्टर्स biggest superstars Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone in that film, and I was like okay, I'm doing this, but let's see, let's just go with the flow. On Instagram about yourself you feel really good about it, but when you read nasty comments and people saying anything what they want to say, then you come to the phase where you feel that let them judge you, let them misunderstand you, let them gossip about you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Shosha. I am Titash Chaudhary in conversation with Sanjeeda Shaikh. Sanjeeda, thank you so much for joining us
My
and for
pleasure.
doing this.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
Very good.
So happy to see you again.
I know we met during the promotion, right?
We met quite a few times
Yeah,
this year.
before that also I think you took my interview, which was great. And during Heeramandi
This is the fourth time we are meeting
wow,
this year.
That means I really like you.
Thank you so much. But Sanjeeda, what a year na it has been for you. There was Fighter, of course.
Yeah.
It was a small scene, but you really did leave an impact. And I remember you telling me that, you know, how much Shabana ma'am loved your performance in it.
Yeah.
And of course, there was Heeramandi. How do you look back at the year?
See, I think I'm in that phase where I want my today to be better than yesterday and my tomorrow to be better than today. So I want my next year to be bigger and better. But yes, what a year. Matlab, for an actor, I think it's a blessing. I started with Fighter, as you said. Then came Heeramandi. And then I ended my year with John's. I just did a music video
Yes.
with John Abraham, sir. And yes, so it's been a good year. And as an actor, creatively, it's very satisfying to work with great actors and great makers, yaar. So yes, I'm just hoping for a better 2025 for everyone and myself as well.
Yes, great. You know, yesterday we got the news that Heeramandi is, I think, the only Indian show to feature in the Google Top Trends.
I know.
Yeah.
I also got to know yesterday, and it feels really good. Yeah, you know, I'm that actor, and I'm sure that actors feel that you know you want to be spoken about your performance, you want to be spoken about the character, you want to be spoken about the show what you've been part of, and then it's Heeramandi on Google, which was one of the most searched
Yes.
show. It feels great. I think it's very flattering. It's really I love the feeling.
How many times have you watched the series?
So I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah.
Of course, I've seen the series like 2-3 times, but now what I do is, because I've seen the series 2-3 times already, I just forward and watch my scenes again and again to see that what can be done better. You know, when you watch your performance for the first time as an actor, you always feel that, oh, you could have done better. Second time when you watch it, you're like, अच्छा कर लिया है. Third time, because you know the people's reaction and you know how the audience has reacted, then third time you're a little more confident about your performance and you're like, हाँ अच्छा तो किया है तभी मजा आ रहा है लोगों को. And now when I watch it, I of course watch it think every time I watch Heeramandi or any of my scenes, I'm like, oh wow, I was directed by Mr. Bhansali.
Yes.
Really, I was on the sets with him, so it's kind of very very. I think for me, it's a very overwhelming feeling whenever I watch Heeramandi.
Yes, so every time you watch, it's like a pinch me moment. Was I
Really?
really on that set? I heard somewhere in an interview you said that I can now proudly say that I have been Bhansalified.
Yeah, I have been Bhansalified. I used to watch this show, and every time, every actor used to come and they used to say that we are Bhansalified, and I used to be like, when will I say that? And I'm so happy to be saying that.
So happy for you, genuinely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you also spoke about doing a music video recently with John.
Yes.
What a way to hear the end the year on.
Yeah.
But how was that like?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. You know, I always feel that even doing a music video, when you have a concept-based music video, where in about a 3-minute or 3.5-minute, where you can narrate the whole story and touch people's heart, I think you've done your job, you know. And then you have John, you know, who's such a good-looking man.
Yes.
And apart from being good-looking, he's a good human being. And that adds to whatever he's doing in the video, I always feel that if you're a clean human being, if you're a good human being, it reflects on camera, and that's what I think John is all about. And everyone knows that he's got that, he's got this beautiful. Like when I told people that I'm working with John, the first thing what they spoke about him is like, अरे वो तो बहुत अच्छा इंसान है. तो वो अच्छा लगता है सुनकर. And then when you work with him on set, you see the same thing what people talk about him, and it's beautiful. It was beautiful to work with him.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful that people love the chemistry. That's what I said. It's a 3.5 minute music video, but just for people to react to that also and speak good things about that means a lot.
Yeah, but like you're saying, he also has, I think, very brooding presence, hai na? How long did it take for you, Sanjeeda, to actually break the ice with him?
Not too long, actually, because again, I think that's a quality of a good actor and a good human being, that he makes the atmosphere so easy and so cool on sets that it's not like, you won't be nervous around him. You will feel that he's making you feel that this is all ours. And that's the beauty of a good actor and a good human being. तो माहौल को अच्छा कर देता है. Everyone can go and talk to him. आप उनसे बात करो. बहुत ठहराव के साथ बात करते हैं, मजाक मस्ती करते हैं सेट पर, and it's beautiful to be surrounded with such great energy. If he is reflecting good energy, obviously the whole atmosphere will be easy, and good work will come out, and that's what has happened.
Yeah, I love how you also subtly put that in. He's such a good-looking man.
He is a good-looking man. The whole world knows about that, right?
No, I'm just saying, do you ever remember on a lighter note being on a set when you were like so enamored with your co-actor because he was very good-looking?
Enamored, of course, all these actors, we've seen them.
Yeah.
I don't want to say since childhood, but yes, we've seen them and we all appreciated their work. So it's good to be around people who are, of course, good looking and great human beings and good actors. तो अच्छा लगता है. और now come on, everyone knows that John is good looking. You surely love him.
We all love him. Yeah, because it's nice to hear from you also, na?
Absolutely, yeah.
He's of course
बहुत खूबसूरत है. मतलब मुझे लगता है कहीं लड़कियों से ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है वो.
That's what I'm saying. Those broody eyes.
Absolutely, broody eyes, the great smile. Yeah, everything adds up to his beauty.
Beauty, for sure. She was also, her character was a lot about reeling in loneliness. Dejection, disillusionment somewhere. Now see, loneliness is an emotion we have all dealt with. You have spoken about it. There was a point, when you didn't have enough friends, or you had friends who turned their backs on you. Did it also make you revisit a certain phase of your life?
So that's what I feel, that because emotions are universal, and because the emotions what you feel in your real life, you can put that in the character what you play.
Yeah.
You have to feel those emotions in real life, I feel, and then you can act that up really well. And it's an imaginary world. Sometimes what you've not felt, you just have to imagine and perform and be in the moment and do your best. And that's what, as an actor, I think you do. So yeah, I also feel that one needs to feel, as a human being, you have to feel and go through all different kinds of emotion. Akelapan, you have to feel happy, the happiness emotion, or if you're sulky, if you're dejected, if you're rejected, you have to feel all of that, I think. And it's good, because if I also feel that life is it's an emotion, and it's a combination of good and bad phases. And it's good phases, of course, teaches you to be in the moment and feel what you're feeling, but bad phases teaches you to bounce back and come back and be who you are. And that's what I think you do with the character, because sometimes the character is happy and sometimes the character is feeling sad. And if you felt those emotions in your real life, it's easier to emote, I feel.
Yeah. Do you ever look back, Sanjeeda, and pat yourself on the back for having been through this emotion that we're talking about of loneliness and emerging stronger on the other side?
I just feel that because I'm an actor, I have the liberty to speak about it. There are so many human beings, and there are so many people who go through ups and downs in their life every day, but they still choose to be happy.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that I feel that problems are like a washing machine. they like really, they twist you, they turn you around, but at the end you come up cleaner and brighter.
Wow, yeah.
Yes, I've read that somewhere. It's not my original, but it works. If it works, because I remembered it. I could speak about it. But yes, it just stayed in my mind that problems are like washing machine. They turn you, they twist you around, and at the end you come up cleaner and brighter. एंड सबकी ज़िंदगी में कुछ ना कुछ होता है यार. मेरे को ना मुझे ना वो लोग नहीं पसंद है जो प्रॉब्लम को लेकर बैठ के बोलते हैं अरे मेरी लाइफ के साथ ये हुआ है एंड आई हैव सच अ सैड लाइफ. आई जस्ट फील दैट यू आर फॉर्चुनेट टू बी लिविंग इन दिस वर्ल्ड. आई थिंक इट्स क्वाइट अ ब्लेसिंग. एंड I feel that I'm very happy with the choices and the decisions what I've made for myself. That has defined me as a human being. That's my definition of me. I don't want people to define me.
Yeah.
I think I've given a definition to myself and I'm really proud of that.
Yes, very true. How did you then deal with all the noise that was there post Heeramandi release?
It felt nice. It felt so good, because बहुत वक्त हो गया था कुछ अच्छा काम किए. And then when Heeramandi happened, I was very happy that people were talking about the performance. People were talking about कि लड़की अच्छा काम करती है, and it felt very good to my ears, believe me.
Yeah.
I mean, my ears were dying to hear that people should notice the work what I'm doing in terms of they should talk about my performance. They should talk about that ये लड़की बहुत अच्छा काम करती है. Of course, there's always a scope of improvement, and you can do better in whatever you do. But my heart was content and with the adulation and love what I was receiving.
Yeah, so you didn't focus on the other things that were being spoken about.
What were the other things?
About, things going viral.
I loved it. I loved that also because that helped the show to get viral, and everything should be taken positively, I feel. And I took it positively.
Great. Sanjeeda, in an interview you had said that there was a time when I only wanted to do lead roles.
Yeah.
I am today at that position where I'm happy to do even one scene in a project, provided it's impactful.
Absolutely.
What nudged this change in you?
I think with age you mature.
Age, yeah.
And when you spend your time in the industry, you also understand how it works in terms of, as an actor, of course I know what I can do, what I can't do. But like when I was doing a TV show, I would only want to do lead characters. Then I saw progression in myself as an actor. And when you're confident with what you're doing, and when you know that you'll still stand out and you'll still be noticed by people with whatever you do, my whole perspective changed. And for me now it's okay. And also I think kudos to the OTT platform, because I feel that this is one platform which is unafraid to try out different content, and it has appetite for different kind of audience. Like if you want to watch anything, if you want to watch a mystery or a murder mystery or a romance or anything, you have your options. And it is also one platform wherein a 8-episode series or a 6-episode series, even if your presence is felt correctly, in 2 episodes or 1 episode, you will still stand out and people will still notice your work and people will still talk about you, and that is important for me.
Yeah.
Then I think with Fighter I became a little more confident that because I came on board at the 11th hour in Fighter, and I was shooting for Heeramandi already. And obviously you had our country's biggest superstars, Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone, in that film. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this, but let's see, let's just go with the flow. So I think I've also learned to be in the moment and just to breathe and just to enjoy the process, that wow, good things are happening, and you just need to enjoy the process without thinking that what's going to happen tomorrow. And I'm just happy with the response I received for Fighter and Heeramandi.
Yes. Now the world wants to know what's happening with Heeramandi 2.
The world wants to know, wow. I'm sure it'll be bigger and better. And when we're going to start shooting, we don't know.
Okay.
But knowing Sir, he could just, as I said, it's unpredictable, right? To be with Sir and to be on that set. I would just say that the actors are ready. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Sanjeeda, your daughter, like you said, is just 5. You had told me that, I think she had gone to the theatre to watch fighter with your mom.
Yeah.
But you know, does she? I mean, she's too young. I get it, but does she realize that what a great year her mom had? Because you know, you went to so many places. You know, you won awards, and I'm sure she sees a much happier version of you at home now.
But well, you know, she's been quite lucky like that she's always seen me happy.
Okay.
And she's got that kind of surrounding around her that we've always taught her to be happy and okay with what she has, because we always tell her that, you know, you're so lucky. You have everything. And so yes, but yeah, she you know, like, I think for me, I won an award when Bhansali signed me. So for me, that was as good as Oscar. I always tell everyone, you know.
Yeah.
But yes, you know, when I go for like an award, and if I win the award, you know, for kids, winning an award is like ranking first in the class. So she feels so happy.
Oh,
she's
so
kept
sweet.
all the awards in her room, and she's like, Mom has come first in the class. So, you know, I'm very happy that she feels that. And yes, she is very well aware that Mom did Heeramandi and Mom did Fighter, and she's in love with Netflix, because both both are on Netflix. And I you know, actually, it's I'm very happy that, of course, the work, my daughter started understanding that you know, my mom is an actor.
Yeah.
But I have a relationship outside of that also, which is great. You know, I am a friend. I'm her friend. I'm actually her best friend, you know.
How lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And she basically makes me feel that I can do anything in the world. So basically, I'm the hero in her life.
That's so cool.
I'm the hero in her life, and she I think there's no greater heroism than being a mother.
Yeah.
Because you feel that you can actually do anything.
Yeah.
And it's that look in her eyes which makes me feel so strong about myself. And I'm just too lucky.
Yeah.
And blessed.
Yeah. Sanjeeda, lastly, you said that, you know, I'm very, like you're saying, you know, I'm very happy that people are talking about my work, and it's so great to be, you know, in the public eye because of work, because you're actors. There was a time when, you know, things would be written about you. You've spoken about it, and great that you did not let that bother you. But today the thing has changed, it's because, you know, social media has come into the picture. I see you posting pictures with abandon. Kudos to you. But there are sometimes also these distasteful comments, you know, about, you know, what you're wearing, the way you're carrying yourself. Does that bother you ever?
Yeah, it does, and it used to. You know, like earlier, when you read like good things on Instagram about yourself, you feel really good about it. But when you read nasty comments and people saying anything, what they want to say, it of course is not too graceful, I feel. And but then, as I said, with age, you mature, and then you come to the phase where you feel that let them judge you, let them misunderstand you, let them gossip about you. As long as you know your worth, and as I said that, you know, I've defined myself, and as long as you know your worth, nothing else is important.
Yeah.
So let them just do their job. I'm doing my job.
And since your daughter is now growing up, how do you plan on protecting herself from all of that?
Oh, they are very smart.
Yeah.
They are so smart. They understand everything. They understand all the emotions. Like if I you know, I remember I wasn't feeling well, and I had 2 events in a day, and I was really like, I was not looking good in terms of, I was sick. And she looked at me and she's like, Mom, why are you feeling that? I know you're sick, but you should be happy you're working.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 5-year-old to tell me that, it's quite motivating.
Yeah.
So they understand everything. कुछ सिखाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. They know it
तो
all.
है.
They know it all.
They know it all.
And sometimes you learn from them.
Yeah. That's true.
Hi everyone, this is Sanjeeda Shaikh, and you're watching me on News 18. A very happy new year to everyone. May you have a great, great, great year. Thank you.